Welcome back. On Eleuthera, police continuing their search today for a 69-year-old American woman resident who went missing in waters off Cape Eleuthera on Monday morning. She was part of a diving excursion but failed to resurface. Search efforts on Monday failed to locate the woman. Carjackings, described by the police as armed robberies, continue to be a cause for concern among residents, and you are encouraged to take precautions so as not to become a victim. Police investigations are underway into two separate alleged carjackings that occurred on the weekend in the vicinity of Mackey Street and Madeira Street. This was Sunday. The first incident took place before 12 p.m. Police say the victim was seated in a silver 2010 Hyundai Tucson outside a business establishment when two males on a motorbike approached. One of the suspects entered the Jeep, allegedly armed with a firearm, and ordered the victim to leave the vehicle before fleeing in that vehicle, followed by the second suspect on the motorbike. Police later recovered the stolen vehicle on 2nd Street, Coconut Grove. The second incident occurred after 7 p.m. and involved a similar scenario. Police investigators say the victim was seated in a black Nissan Cube when two males on a motorbike approached. One suspect entered the car, allegedly armed with a firearm, and ordered the victim to exit before fleeing the scene, followed by the second suspect on the motorbike. The vehicle left the scene traveling onto Mackey Street, then turning east onto Hillside Street. Police are actively looking for those suspects. The Bahamas Immigration Department continues its efforts to ensure compliance with immigration laws following a series of successful enforcement operations carried out across New Providence and the Family Islands. Some immigration-related offenses to include knowingly attempting to mislead an immigration officer, uttering a fraudulent or forged document, and overstaying your time in the Bahamas. On Friday, January 24th, 4 Ecuadorian nationals were detained at the South Bimini Airport. On the same day, a Venezuelan national was apprehended at Governor's Harbor International Airport on Eleuthera. All individuals were transported to New Providence for further processing. Additionally, on Friday, January 24th, several groups of foreign nationals were apprehended across New Providence and were subsequently transported to the Carmichael Road Detention Center for further processing. Among those apprehended were 1 American, 2 Haitian nationals. Then on Sunday, January 26th, a Haitian national was apprehended by the Royal Bahamas Police Force on Blue Hill Road and handed over to immigration officials for processing. Additionally, 6 Haitian nationals were apprehended during a routine status check in the southern district of New Providence, specifically in the areas of Kennedy Subdivision and Millers Heights. The government said these enforcement operations demonstrate the government's immigration department commitment to safeguarding the nation's borders and ensuring full compliance with the laws of the Bahamas. And finally, the HMBS Durward Knowles, Royal Bahamas Defense Force vessel under command of Lieutenant Commander Livingston Brown, was formally inspected recently along with its 20-member crew, and they passed with flying colors. The detailed inspection of the crew and ship comes as the HMBS Durward Knowles is being prepared for a journey to the United States for dry docking. According to officials, this process involves several upgrades to enhance the ship's capabilities, which will come in handy as the government increases marine border control and security. The United States Coast Guard has begun to do the same in order to prevent drugs, guns, and human smuggling in the region. Royal Bahamas Defense Force officials say upgrades to the HMBS Durward Knowles is the first step to ensuring our Defense Force ship remains at the forefront of operational readiness to safeguard national interests. And that'll do it for your JCN Evening News. Once again, I'm Jareno Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.